This black new moon in Capricorn is here to teach us something. It's here to shake us out of an uncomfortable place that I feel like we were probably in for most of 2024. If this has come across your path, there could be a message here for you. We have the Four of Swords reversed, we have the Eight of Cups reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, we have the Empress. You know, this is something not sitting right with our soul. This is lack of peace and harmony with the Four of Swords. It's like, stop taking something laying down. It's time to get up. It's time to do something. It's time to shake this off. And we have this Eight of Cups here. It's like the string that keeps pulling us back. You know, it's like something, it's an attachment. It's something that just keeps tugging at our heart, tugging at our emotions. You know, it's also something that's familiar. There's 8 cups there. So it's like, it's something very familiar that we've been in for a while. And it's like our soul is longing to be released from this, but we have this emotional attachment that's pulling us back. 9 of Cups is in the reverse. The 9 of Cups reverse is obsession. It's thinking somebody is better than us or that we're not good enough. But the 9 of Cups reverse is also about be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it and then you don't want to have to pay the price of what it takes to keep that thing, you know? So I feel like this black new moon is bringing up our Empress energy, our self-empowerment, our self-love. You know, it's bringing up all of the ways in which it's bringing up the lessons of that and what needs to be released right now. Because the black new moon has to do with us closing out 2024, opening the door to 2025, and the space in between. That's where we are, the space in between, where we're sitting here and we're looking at this and we're like, coming to a new understanding is what I get to, because we do have the Hangman here in the reverse. This actually came up yesterday. So there is a breakthrough that's happening with this black new moon. Let's look at these. We have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords can be where somebody or something has an unfair advantage over us. And sometimes it's where we have to set boundaries for ourselves. And it can be both at the same time. We have to set boundaries for ourselves. And it could involve the releasing of ego. I see the ego represented by the crown here being knocked off. Maybe this is us protecting ourselves from somebody else's ego as well. But the Five of Swords is nobody wins, really. You know, it's like when you're in an argument with somebody and you just cannot get through to each other, and you just have to agree to disagree and walk away, you know, for your own, but we walk away for our own, because of our own self-worth and self-value here with this Empress card. It's like we set the boundaries of, I am worthy, I do deserve what it is that I want, kind of thing. But you have to, what you want needs to be self-honoring and not self-defeating or dishonoring to ourselves, you know? So I do feel like this Five of Swords, I feel that a lot when I see the Five of Swords come up, because I feel like it also can be somebody or something has an advantage over us, and this is where we take back our control about this situation. And I feel like it has to do with our thoughts, with it being the swords. You know, this is, how are we thinking about ourselves and how are we giving other people power over us, kind of thing. The Eight of Wands, I feel like this just blows the doors off. This is like the energy of what we've been dealing with, and that we have kept ourselves small for too long, and we have like that energy is just built and built and built, and the pressure of it is just like, now it's just blowing the doors off of this old mindset, this old very familiar way of thinking. Like, it just blows the doors off. We have the Two of Cups reversed, we have the Temperance reversed. I feel like this is just again unsettling, like this Four of Swords. It's the unsettling of our soul where we don't feel good enough, we don't feel equal to, because the Two of Cups, this is good communication. This is even nonverbal communication, right? But this is showing up as an equal. And with it in the reverse, it's like, I'm not equal, I'm less than. So I feel like the Temperance card here is kind of us balancing something within ourselves, balancing, or the need to balance. And it's also an unfolding process. Like, it's not going to happen quickly. I feel like the Temperance reverse is asking us to be patient with ourselves as we come into this new awareness with the Hanged Man here. The new awareness of what our self-worth and self-value is, and that we need to come to that recognition of that for ourselves and not put others on a pedestal above us and pine to be with them or pine to be a certain thing for them. We don't have to do that. We are enough all within ourselves with that Empress energy there. We are worthy. It's about self-love, having to love ourselves and not hate ourselves, because I feel that Nine of Cups reversed, the Eight of Cups reversed, and the Four of Swords reversed. This is not sitting good with our soul because we're not showing ourselves love. We're not showing up as worthy of what it is that we want. We think that they're the ones that are worthy of everything. So I feel like this black moon in Capricorn is bringing us into, and it's funny because we do have the King of Pentacles here, which, Capricorn would be the King of Pentacles, is bringing us into this more secure, stable, recognizing our value, our worth, recognizing that we have, recognizing value within ourselves, what we have to contribute. The King of Pentacles is like an achievement, so I feel like that's what this black moon is bringing us to, is this sense of achievement within ourselves. It's the right use of our mind, where here we got things a little mixed up because some heart things were interfering, some emotions were interfering, some obsessiveness of, I have to have this even if it degrades me, I have to have this even if it because maybe you think it's better than you and you're striving to be that better. Oh man, yeah, striving to be you already have that within you with the Empress and the King of Pentacles. I feel like it's just about having to change our mind about that within ourselves. And when we do that is when it's going to show up in front of us. We have the Seven of Swords reversed and the High Priestess reversed with this Hanged Man here. So there's a breakthrough here, which the breakthrough showed up yesterday in yesterday's reading as well. The breakthrough is here where it's like the aha moment, and that is what sets us free. That's what gets us unstuck from this turmoil and this lack of self-worth, self-value. The High Priestess is here in the reverse. I feel like what am I getting with this? I feel that we are afraid to trust ourselves in some way. Maybe we're afraid to trust our authenticity, and so maybe we get scared and we think that we have to go back. You've already learned something at that place. You learned what you needed to learn. I've seen what I needed to see. Don't go back to something here. It also can be, maybe maybe we're too deep in the emotions with the High Priestess in the reverse. Maybe we need to skim the surface of those emotions, like recognize that they're there, but not let them take over and not give them too much power, which I feel like we're doing up here, So I feel like that is the breakthrough that's coming in. I do feel like this energy has been contained as long as it can be, and now it's time to bust the doors wide open on that and communicate with ourselves better, love ourselves more. And that's going to give us this King of Pentacles here, the stability and the security that we are searching for. I just got, you know that thing that goes around where the woman says, her mom says, I want you to have a good man or get a good man or be with a good man. And she says, I am a good man. It's like being that thing for ourselves is what I'm getting, that we think that another person will provide for us. That's what this is bringing in for us. We have the death card here on the bottom of the deck, and it's in the reverse. Again, this is just another nod to you're holding on to something that's trying to leave your life, this lesson. And with this in the reverse, it's like what we're holding on to is the skeletons. This is like, I just got the bones after you eat something. Like, how you eat all the meat off the chicken and what's left is the bones. That's kind of anyway. It's like we're still paying some kind of respects to the bones. Something's been picked apart, and I feel like this black moon period, this black new moon period, is asking us to finally let go. This is when the phoenix is supposed to be rising from the ashes. We are transformed from that old version of ourselves into the new, and it's beautiful. And it's like, instead of having this beautiful flower that grew from all of those experiences, that grew from all of that, we are holding on to the skeletons. So I feel like I'm getting like the phoenix is like just stirring, trying to rise from the ashes, is what I'm getting. This is. So it's like, let yourself blossom, let yourself bloom into this beautiful empress version of who you are. The moon reverse, I feel we might be feeling our way around right now. It's like this is all new, and it's us emerging. With the moon reverse, I feel like that could just be a nod to the black new moon period that we're in. But underneath of that, we have the 10 of cups. This is us and our emotional fulfillment. This is us with our happily ever after. This is an achievement of, I feel like it can be the peace with the dove there. It can have to do with peace and harmony. It's like we finally achieve that for ourselves. Wow, I just got something about Christ consciousness as well. We come into maybe it's us coming into being more aligned with the Christ consciousness in like the way that things are supposed to be within us versus the lessons and the painful struggles that we've been through. Then we have the Two of Wands. So the phoenix rises from the ashes, and then it's like, okay, you just walked through that door. You know how I was talking about the door being blown off? Yeah, the door's open now, so we can walk right through. The oracle cards that I got is, I got the sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. I feel like this is the relationship. It can be with another person, but I feel like this is a sacred union within ourselves, our relationship within ourselves, where we honor instead of dishonor ourselves by these things. We come into honoring us, honoring the treasure of who we are and how we are truly sacred. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. I feel like that's just goes along with this Eight of Wands. They're sometimes called Cupid's arrows, but I feel like it's like you can't hold this back anymore. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims; it simply allows and gives. And I feel like right here with this Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups reversed, I feel like we're trying to claim something. We're trying to force something. We're trying to make something happen. And this is saying love never claims. It allows and it gives, and that's a lot of freedom right there for ourselves, so that we don't obsessively get into obsessiveness of this is mine and I have to have it at any cost. Honey, maybe it's not yours, and it was just a lesson to bring you to this higher awareness, this higher integrity, this higher self-honoring for ourselves. And then the last card is transformation. Your relationship with another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And I feel like this is about our relationship with ourselves is about to transform. And when that happens is when we will see evidence of that in front of our face. You know, that's the message that I have. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do all of the things that helps me to grow my channel. And take care.